Alright, nature lovers, binge watchers, and anyone who's ever wondered if a tree actually hears you when you hug it. Today, we're taking a page, or perhaps a whole chapter, from Netflix's absolutely stunning Our Planet series, specifically the episode dedicated to Earth's magnificent forests. You know, the places where most of us go to escape Wi-Fi and remember what fresh air tastes like. But not all forests are created equal, right? Some are just more extra. And that, my friends, is why we're here today. Because forests aren't just pretty backdrops for your hiking selfies. They're the planet's actual life support system. Think about it, they cover nearly 30% of Earth's land, gobble up 2.4 billion tons of carbon dioxide annually, which, let's be honest, is a lot of CO2 we're churning out, and host a mind-boggling 80% of all terrestrial biodiversity. That's right, 80%. If you're looking for a party, the forest is where it's at. They literally keep us breathing and thriving, supporting 1.6 billion people directly or indirectly. Basically, without them, we'd be, well, toast. Unfortunately, these green giants are facing some big, bad threats. We're losing forests at a terrifying rate. Roughly 15 billion trees are cut down annually. That's the equivalent of 27 football fields per minute. Imagine trying to explain that to a squirrel. It's a sobering thought, but our planet reminds us that solutions exist, from sustainable forestry to protected areas. So, in the spirit of celebrating these incredible ecosystems, we're going to rank the top 5 most amazing forest types. Get ready, because the countdown starts now. Kicking off our list at number 5, we have the magnificent, the dramatic, the surprisingly flexible seasonal tropical forests. Now, don't confuse these with their rainforest cousins. These forests have a bit more rhythm. They're not constantly drenched, but instead groove to the beat of distinct wet and dry seasons, often driven by monsoons. Imagine a forest that has to completely change its wardrobe twice a year. It's like nature's most elaborate fashion show, but with way more leaves and significantly less reality TV drama. Unless a tiger shows up, then it's definitely drama. During the intense wet season, these forests are just as vibrant and dense as any rainforest, bursting with life. But when the dry season hits, usually brought on by monsoon shifting, things get interesting. The deciduous trees, which make up a significant portion of these forests, shed their leaves to conserve precious water. It's a survival strategy that turns lush green canopies into stark, sculptural landscapes, only to have them explode back into verdant life with the next rain. Talk about a glow up. It's nature's way of saying, I'll be back, and I'll be greener. These adaptable ecosystems are also home to some of the planet's most iconic giants. We're talking about the magnificent Asian elephants, who roam these forests, using their incredible intelligence to find water during the parched dry spells. And lurking in the shadows, perfectly camouflaged, are some of Earth's most formidable predators, tigers. These powerful big cats navigate the seasonal shifts, preying on deer and other forest dwellers. It's a constant dance of survival, where every creature must adapt to the forest's ever-changing moods. Just like my wardrobe, really. Despite, or perhaps because of, these dramatic seasonal shifts, seasonal tropical forests are incredibly resilient and boast rich biodiversity. Many species have evolved unique ways to cope with the alternating periods of abundance and scarcity. From vibrant flowering plants that bloom after the rains to insects and amphibians that enter periods of dormancy, life here is a testament to nature's tenacity. It's a harsh but beautiful lesson in making the most of what you've got, whether it's a sudden downpour or a long, dry wait for the next one. Who needs a gym membership when you have to adapt this much? However, even these resilient ecosystems are not immune to human pressure. Like many forests worldwide, seasonal tropical forests face significant threats from logging, agriculture, and expanding human populations. The conversion of forest land for crops or cattle grazing often leads to habitat loss for their incredible wildlife. Preserving these dynamic forests isn't just about saving trees, it's about protecting the delicate balance of life that thrives within them, and ensuring the planet's diverse ecological rhythms can continue to play out, season after season. Let's not mess up nature's perfect playlist. Coming in at number 4, we have the forests that probably feel the most like home to many of us, temperate forests. These are the iconic woodlands found in regions between the tropics and the polar circles, known for their mild, moist climates and, crucially, for distinct seasons. If a forest could be a postcard, it would definitely be a temperate one, probably in autumn. You know, the kind of forest that inspires poets, Instagram influencers, and anyone looking for a perfectly crunchy leaf pile to jump into. No judgment here, we've all done it. The true magic of temperate forests lies in their dramatic seasonal changes. Spring brings a burst of fresh green, summer offers a dense, vibrant canopy, but autumn, oh, autumn. That's when these forests really show off, transforming into a breathtaking palette of reds, oranges, and golds as their deciduous leaves prepare for winter. Then, the stark beauty of a snow-covered forest arrives, only to melt away and restart the cycle. It's a continuous, dynamic spectacle that reminds us that change, even in nature, can be absolutely stunning. And requires a lot of raking, probably. These forests are bustling hubs for a wide array of wildlife. From the majestic deer gracefully moving through the undergrowth to the busy squirrels burying nuts for winter, and the many species of birds flitting through the branches, temperate forests support a thriving ecosystem. Bears, too, find refuge in food here, preparing for their long winter slumber. Each animal plays a crucial role in maintaining the health of the forest, adapting their lives to the rhythm of the seasons. It's basically a nature-themed co-working space, but with more fur and less espresso. Beyond their visual appeal, temperate forests are incredibly productive ecosystems. Their rich, fertile soils, nourished by decaying leaves and organic matter, support a high density of plant life. They play a vital role in the water cycle, filtering water and helping to prevent erosion. The continuous cycle of growth and decay also contributes significantly to soil health and nutrient cycling, making them robust powerhouses of nature. They're basically the hard-working, behind-the-scenes heroes of the forest world, often overshadowed by their more exotic tropical cousins. Give them some applause. Temperate forests have a long history of interaction with humans, often shaped by centuries of logging and agriculture. While many have been extensively managed or cleared in the past, significant conservation efforts are now underway to protect and restore these vital habitats. Urban expansion and fragmentation remain ongoing challenges, but the beauty and ecological importance of temperate forests continue to inspire people to act. After all, who doesn't love a good walk in the woods? Especially when it's not being paved over for another strip mall. Just saying. Alright, bundle up, because coming in at number 3, we're heading north to the vast, frosty expanse of the boreal forests, also known as the taiga. This isn't just a forest, it's the largest land biome on Earth, stretching across Canada, Russia, and Scandinavia. Imagine a green belt that wraps around the entire northern hemisphere. It's a place of extreme cold, long winters, and short, intense summers, where temperatures can plummet to an astonishing -60 degrees Celsius. That's so cold, even my perpetually chilly toes would consider it a personal attack. Life in the taiga is a masterclass in endurance. Winters here can last for more than half the year, transforming the landscape into an incredible, silent world of snow and ice. But don't let the frost fool you. Beneath that icy blanket, life persists. The trees, mostly conifers like spruce, fir, and pine, are perfectly adapted to shed heavy snow and withstand the bitter cold with their needle-like leaves. It's a tough neighborhood, but these trees are tougher. They're basically the superheroes of cold weather survival, with excellent insulation. The coniferous trees of the taiga are truly remarkable. Their conical shapes help them shed snow efficiently, preventing branches from breaking under the weight. Their evergreen needles, covered in a waxy coating, minimize water loss and allow them to photosynthesize even on warmer winter days. This uniform tree cover creates a distinct, almost mystical atmosphere, where the air is crisp with the scent of pine. It's a natural evergreen factory, providing shelter and sustenance in an otherwise inhospitable environment. And probably smells better than any air freshener out there. Despite the brutal cold, the taiga is home to an incredible array of wildlife. Here, you'll find majestic elk, elusive lynx, and the mighty brown bears. But the true stars of this frosty stage are the critically endangered Siberian tiger and the incredibly rare Amur leopard. These magnificent big cats are perfectly adapted to the snow, with thick fur and powerful builds. They remind us that even in the most extreme conditions, life finds a way to thrive, proving that some of the planet's most precious creatures call these freezing forests home. They basically invented winter chic. Perhaps the most crucial role of the boreal forest is its status as a massive carbon sink. The cold climate means that decomposition is slow, allowing vast amounts of carbon to be stored in the soil, peat bogs, and permafrost over thousands of years. This makes the taiga an absolutely critical regulator of our global climate. Losing these forests means releasing unimaginable quantities of stored carbon back into the atmosphere, a terrifying prospect. So, these frosty forests aren't just pretty, they're literally holding our breath. Or, rather, holding the planet's. Despite their remoteness, boreal forests face increasing threats. Commercial logging for timber and paper, mining operations, and, alarmingly, increasing wildfires due to climate change are taking a heavy toll. Protecting the taiga is essential not just for its unique biodiversity, but for the stability of the entire global climate. It's a vast, silent, and incredibly important ecosystem that deserves our attention and protection, especially when it's doing so much to keep our air clean. Let's not make the planet regret its largest green investment. Alright, coming in strong at number 2, we have the undisputed champions of the coastal zone, the mangrove forests. These aren't your typical forest trees, these are the saltwater survivors, the ones who decided a beach vacation should last forever. Found in tropical and subtropical regions, mangroves are a truly unique ecosystem where land meets sea, and trees grow directly in saltwater. Their iconic, tangled root systems, which often make them look like they're walking on stilts, are an evolutionary marvel. They're basically the architects of the coastline, but with way more flair. So, how do trees survive a constant saltwater bath? Mangroves have evolved incredible adaptations. Some species exclude salt at their roots, while others take it in and excrete it through their leaves, leaving visible salt crystals. Their elaborate root systems, including prop roots and pneumatophores, roots that grow upwards like snorkels, help them breathe in oxygen-poor, waterlogged soil. It's a botanical engineering feat that allows them to thrive where almost no other tree can, turning a seemingly impossible environment into a vibrant habitat. Take that, normal trees. Mangroves are more than just resilient, they're vital coastal defenders. Their dense networks of roots act as natural barriers, dissipating the energy of storm surges, tsunamis, and coastal erosion. They literally protect shorelines and the communities living behind them from the destructive power of the ocean. Imagine a living, breathing seawall that grows itself. In an era of rising sea levels and more intense weather events, the protective role of mangroves is becoming increasingly invaluable. They're basically the bouncers of the coastline, keeping the unruly waves in check. Beyond their coastal protection, mangrove forests are bustling nurseries for marine life. Their intricate underwater root systems provide sheltered habitats and rich feeding grounds for countless species of fish, crabs, and shellfish. Many commercially important fish species spend their juvenile stages here, making mangroves crucial for healthy fisheries. Birds also flock to these areas for nesting and feeding, creating a vibrant tapestry of life both above and below the waterline. It's like a 5-star hotel for baby fish, with all-inclusive mud and shelter. And who could forget some of the unique residents of these watery woodlands? Take, for example, the proboscis monkey, found exclusively in the mangroves of Borneo. Known for their ridiculously large, pendulous noses, especially the males, these semi-aquatic primates are excellent swimmers, often plunging into the water to escape predators. They spend their days foraging for leaves and fruit, providing endless entertainment for anyone lucky enough to spot them. It's like nature decided to give a monkey a clown nose, and it just stuck. And it's fabulous. Despite their incredible value, mangroves are among the most threatened ecosystems on Earth. They are being destroyed at an alarming rate for aquaculture, especially shrimp farming, coastal development, and pollution. The loss of mangroves not only impacts countless species but also leaves coastlines vulnerable to the very forces these forests once protected. Protecting these vital saltwater guardians is not just an environmental issue, it's an economic and humanitarian one. We can't afford to lose these natural fortresses. Seriously, who needs a seawall when you have a tree that does it better? Alright, you've made it through the chilly taiga, the dramatic seasonal forests, the familiar temperate woodlands, and the supersalty mangroves. We've ranked, we've learned, we've probably laughed at my terrible jokes. But now, it's time. The moment you've all been waiting for. The creme de la creme of forest ecosystems. The undisputed heavyweight champion of biodiversity, the ultimate life giver, the one that makes all the other forests go, wow. Are you ready? Drumroll, please, for our number one pick. And the winner, the absolute reigning monarch of our forest ranking, is none other than the magnificent, the unparalleled, the utterly breathtaking tropical rainforests. If Earth had a pulse, it would beat loudest here. Located near the equator, these hot, humid, and incredibly stable ecosystems are the planet's powerhouses of life. They are, quite simply, the most complex and biodiverse places on Earth, home to an unimaginable variety of species. It's like nature decided to throw the biggest, most vibrant party imaginable, and everyone's invited. Except maybe the snow leopards. Seriously, the numbers here are just insane. Tropical rainforests host over half of the world's plant and animal species, despite covering only about 6% of the Earth's land surface. Let that sink in for a moment. New species are still being discovered regularly, from tiny insects to vibrant orchids and previously unknown amphibians. It's a living library of life, a genetic goldmine, and a testament to the incredible evolutionary power of consistent warmth and abundant water. If a forest could win a Nobel Prize, this one would have a whole shelf full. Tropical rainforests are not just dense, they're vertically stacked worlds. You have the dark, humid forest floor, teeming with decomposers, the understory, where smaller plants and young trees thrive, the vast, sun-drenched canopy, home to most of the animals, and finally, the emergent layer, where giant trees poke above the rest, reaching for the sky. Each layer is a unique habitat, with its own community of plants and animals, all interacting in a complex web of life. It's like a high-rise apartment building for biodiversity, with incredible views if you can get to the penthouse. Beyond their incredible biodiversity, tropical rainforests are absolutely vital for the entire planet. They're often called the lungs of the Earth because of their massive contribution to oxygen production. They also play a crucial role in regulating global climate patterns and the water cycle, creating their own rainfall and influencing weather systems far beyond their borders. Without them, our planet would be a very different, much hotter, and drier place. So yeah, they're kind of a big deal. Like, preventing global catastrophe big deal. The residents of the tropical rainforests are as diverse as they are fascinating. Take the sloths, for instance, moving at a pace that makes contemplation seem fast. They spend most of their lives hanging upside down, a true arboreal masterclass in relaxation. Then there are the critically endangered orangutans, found only in Borneo and Sumatra, known for their intelligence, tool use, and incredibly strong arms that allow them to swing gracefully through the canopy. They're basically the chillest acrobats in the jungle, with a highly developed sense of self-preservation. But the star power doesn't stop there. These forests are also home to the elusive jaguars, apex predators of the Americas, with their stunning rosette patterns. In Africa, you'll find the incredibly social and colorful mandrills, with faces that look like they've been painted by a psychedelic artist. And of course, our close relatives, the chimpanzees, displaying their remarkable intelligence and complex social structures. From tiny, venomous frogs to countless bird species, the tropical rainforests are a symphony of unique life, a continuous, vibrant show that never ceases to amaze. It's a blockbuster, really. Tragically, tropical rainforests are facing the most intense threats of all. Deforestation for agriculture, particularly palm oil plantations and cattle ranching, illegal logging, and mining are destroying these vital ecosystems at an alarming rate. We're losing the equivalent of 27 football fields of rainforest every single minute. This loss not only drives countless species to extinction but also accelerates climate change and disrupts global weather patterns. It's a race against time to protect these irreplaceable natural treasures. The stakes couldn't be higher, literally for our very survival. So there you have it, our countdown of the most amazing forests on our planet. From the resilient seasonal tropical forests to the familiar temperate woods, the colossal boreal taiga, the unique mangrove guardians, and the undisputed king, the tropical rainforests. Each one is a marvel in its own right, a complex, interconnected web of life that makes our planet truly extraordinary. They all play a vital role, demonstrating nature's incredible diversity and ingenuity. It's a pretty compelling argument for why we should probably stop cutting them down, right? The message from our planet is clear: these forests are essential, and their fate rests in our hands. But it's not all doom and gloom. Solutions exist, from supporting sustainable agriculture and certified wood products to advocating for protected areas and restoration efforts. Every conscious choice, every conversation, and every effort to reduce our impact makes a difference. We can all be forest friends, ensuring these green wonders continue to thrive for generations to come. Let's make sure the planet gets to keep its incredible wardrobe, shall we? Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through Earth's most amazing forests. If you haven't already, do yourself a favor and watch Our Planet on Netflix. It's an absolute masterpiece that truly brings these wonders to life. Remember, the natural world is a precious gift, and it's up to all of us to protect it. Keep exploring, keep learning, and most importantly, keep caring. And maybe, just maybe, give a tree a hug today. You never know, it might hug back. See you next time, and keep it green.